Can you imagine what it feels like to have someone sit you down and tell you that you're dying? That the clock's ticking for you? How much time do I have?
Months, at best.
I still have a lot of work that needs to be done. In a split second, your world is cracked open. You look at things differently, you smell things differently. You savor everything, be it a glass of water or a walk in the park. Hello, everyone. It's time to play a game. You all pretended to cure me, but what I have planned for each of you is very real.
Of all the men to choose, you picked John Kramer?
This is not retribution. It's a reawakening.
You still here? So don't leave the channel before you subscribe.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Classic Chronicles. And today I'm going to be talking Saw X, man. So Jigsaw is back, and this time he is out for revenge on a doctor in Mexico that promises to find a cure for his cancer that he's dying of. And turns out she did the same thing for so many other people, but this cure is not all it's cracked up to be. And Dr. John Kramer, aka Jigsaw, is fed up with it and decides to punish those people that were associated with this experiment. And let me just say, man, I know the Saw movies get a lot of flack for not being so good, and but this one was really good. I enjoyed it. The traps were cool. And John Kramer in Jigsaw is kind of the anti-hero in this one. Let's just say that. But he, I know a lot of the Saw movies have to deal with people that have caused injustice to Jigsaw in some way, shape, or form, and this definitely follows that pattern. But he's kind of looking out for other people besides himself, and that's, like I said, and that's where the anti-hero part of it comes in. It's still Saw, because you do have all the traps and all the shenanigans that Jigsaw is normally known for, but this is more of a John Kramer story than it is Jigsaw. I mean, you do see Jigsaw quite briefly in the film, but this is definitely John Kramer's story. More of the man behind Jigsaw, as it were. So yeah, no, I thought it was really, really good. I enjoyed it. Like I said, the Saw movies after 10 entries in the franchise, it's like what can you do to kind of make it fresh and keep it relevant in an era where so many new horror movies are coming out. And how do you keep the classics? How do you reinvent the classics, so to speak? And that's something, if you're directing a film in a long running franchise like Saw is, that's one of the tasks that the director has to deal with. The Saw movies, even though they have not, even though they haven't made $1 billion at the box office, they still put up good numbers. So that's why Lionsgate and Twisted Pictures keep making them and invest the time in the story to make them. I don't know if this is the last one, the last Saw, or if we'll see Jigsaw return in some capacity. But if this is the last one, it did go out on a good note. So definitely, if you are definitely a fan of the Saw series, you definitely will like this one. If you haven't seen any of the Saw movies, start at the first one. Watch the first two, and then skip all the way to Saw X, because my sis Crystal and I were talking about it, and anything after two just gets redundant and repetitive and stuff like that. But Saw X is kind of fresh in the fact that it's, like I said, it focuses more on the man behind Jigsaw rather than Jigsaw himself. Yeah, definitely check it out. It is on demand right now and coming to 4K Blu-ray DVD and regular Blu-ray DVD in November. So definitely check it out on demand right now. And yeah, that is going to do it for this episode of the Klassic Chronicles. Like, subscribe, share. Don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss a video. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.